Morning, folks. It is opening day of Kentucky season. Dad and I are just getting up here. It's early, 5 whatever, and we're getting ready to rolling out to our piece of private where I killed my 2 birds last year. So we're really hoping that it's on fire today. It's been awful weather the past 3 days. Rain, storms. It was blowing really bad yesterday. So we're hoping today it's gonna be no wind, sunny. It's a little cool, but not for our birds. So should be fired up, and we're pretty excited. Dad's on the cameraman today, and I'm on the gun officially. So running the Stevens 320, and we'll see how it goes, but stay tuned. Hopefully it'll be an awesome morning.
Try the spook. I think it's worth it. Or do you think I should just hang? It just doesn't seem to be moving. Yeah, it's early enough I could make that move and then come back, and if I screw up, we just hunt here. Yeah. I don't disagree. Why don't you do that? Alright, let me get...
Well, Curtis has made the move to go track a bird, and we're headed over there right now to see what he's got. I think he's got one down. I'll be right back. There's Curtis. Looks like the mojo has done its deal. We're headed over right now.
Folks, oh, that's what you talk about, a mid-morning move. Dad's coming here behind me. We were sitting there not hearing anything. I told Dad, I'm like, should I go take a look? He's like, yeah, take a look. I immediately get up here. I can see this strutter in the field. Assuming he has hens, I know he had to have had hens. And so immediately, just like usual, man, I really effed him up pretty good. Dude, I shot a lot of his beard off, but I didn't want to miss. And anyway, I saw immediately him looking. I got this little hillside ridge here, and I immediately saw him looking, and then he immediately turned, started fanning, and I was like, oh boy, you're done. And I crawled up a little bit farther, and I just sat down. I knew he was coming, and we probably shot him. Let's see, so I shot him right here. I don't know, 15 yards, maybe. And Dad's coming. Let me see, how far was that? I could have let him come a little closer, but I was a little nervous with that TSS. 19 yards. I just smoked him at 19 yards. That was cool. Mojo. That is, I don't know what bird this is that I've shot with the mojo, but yes. So Dad's about to get here now, but we were nervous and just smoked one. Yes. On the board in Kentucky. All right, boys, here's the first one for competition. Luckily, I have a couple long strands left of this beard that I shot off by accident. It's probably right there. Okay. Looks like, oh, there you go. There's a strand, just over 9.5. Spurs aren't that big, but maybe 3/4. And that one, 2 3/4 spurs. He's not 25, I don't think. Oh, he might be. Yeah, he's right. Maybe.
23.5.
Wow, that 23, 4 ounces. Damn, I told you he was a big bird. There we go.
It's a big bird, JoJo.
Nice. All right, folks. So there it is. First bird of the year for me. Hunting has been extremely tough still. We haven't had a bird work the decoys like we want, you know, like a good traditional hunt yet. Still having to really work for him. And as you saw there, had to get out and go after that bird with the mojo. And it worked like a charm. He did it perfectly. I thought the camera would get a little bit better video of him, but I guess he needed to be a little closer. He was right at 19 yards when I shot him. But anyway, very, very nice bird. Actually, my second largest to date with weight-wise. I think he had a really big beard, but I blew most of it off when he was coming in charging. So, but yeah, cool hunt. And I know, you know, some of this turkey reaping with the mojo gets a lot of flack, but I will let you know, the next day I went out there to try to film my second tag and found another bird, and he didn't want any part of it. So it's not a guaranteed thing if you fan them. It's never guaranteed. Sometimes they like it. Some birds like to fight, some don't. You know, my guess is that bird maybe got beat up a couple times already and is just not a fighter, even though he had hens, and I just couldn't get him to work in. So just wanted to put that out there because I know it gets a lot of flack sometimes, but it is a great decoy. We have killed a lot of birds on that decoy now, and honestly, a lot, you know, we wouldn't have as many birds now if we didn't have that decoy, because it's amazing when it does work and brings them right in. So, and it's just a cool experience. It's really cool to see them that fired up come running into the decoy. So highly recommend that decoy if you guys have never gotten one or tried to fan a bird. But when you fan them or reap them, whatever you want to call it, it is a very exciting experience. And it never gets old seeing it happen. I mean, I knew immediately when I fanned that bird that he was coming in. At 200 yards, I could see him facing me all straight out, and I saw him marching right in, and he came, you know, it only took him a few minutes to get to me. So, but very cool experience. Hopefully we can get some better footage for you guys. And if you guys like these videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.